So the topic for extempore today is online education pros and cons. I've sent you some kind of document this videos, and yesterday also we discussed on this topic. You have some points for that also. Now I request all of you to keep yourself mute, and we go one by one for extempore of the candidates. Let me tell you about extempore first. What is expectation? So this extempore, you have to present yourself for approximately 3 minutes. Restrict yourself to the timeline. You have to divide 3 minutes such that first less than 1 minute should be introductory. What is the topic and what direction you want to discuss. Next 1.5 to 2 minutes should be about the body, where you give examples and everything. Last half a minute or so you should conclude, and that is how you have to divide entire thing. So starting from the topic, what are the dimensions of that topic, and then some examples or something you will give, and then you will conclude about the this particular topic. So prepare yourself for extempore, and once you do this extempore, then my advice is that whatever current topics are kept on the channel, on your PDF website, whatever topics are kept, you just listen to those topics and try to extempore. Listen the topic and try to extempore. That means, suppose there is some topic, so there's some video which I've kept of 10 minutes. You listen that topic very carefully with pen and paper in your hand, and you jot down the important points from the video, and then read those points and close your eyes and understand what you have read, and then extempore yourself, record yourself on the mobile or something on your own. You can record. That is something which you can do, and see where is the scope of improvement. Same thing I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 5-6 topics. You go through those topics and then come and extempore yourself. The moment you extempore yourself, you understand you are practicing 1 GD in 3 minutes. That is how we will proceed forward in this. So can we start now? Can we start now?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Kaushik, I think we start from you. Kaushik, we start from you, right?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kaushik. Yes, sir. Sir, should I start?
Yes, Kaushik, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Kaushik,
Yes.
go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I am Kaushik Sarkar, and I'm very glad that I got this. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kaushik Sarkar, and I'm glad that I got this opportunity to initiate this discussion. As we know, that today's topic is online education pros and cons, and our discussion will be primarily divided into 2 categories: the pros and cons of it. Therefore, coming to the next part, the pros. Let me first enlist the pros and discuss the pros on it. The pros are there is a flexibility of the course structure. If the student needs to cater to different kind of sectors of the professional life, he can actually choose the course accordingly. For example, in a traditional university course, he will be requiring to choose only the curriculum that will be allotted by the university. And in case of an online course, you can actually make a tailor-made course from your perspective. Along with that, it allows for working individuals to be much more comfortable in learning and acquiring a new skill. So there is a flexibility of time associated with online education. If you are free at night, then you can study during the night. If you're free at any other time of the day, you can be very much easily see the recorded videos and other content and adjust yourself to that curriculum. It can actually also save the to and fro cost associated with the transportation from an actual technical or non-technical facility or education center. So not only it saves time, it also saves the transportation cost associated with it. Some of us may be remotely located, and from where we need to avail the education might be far away from our own location. So it also saves us the additional cost of moving on from our own location to that actual location of that university. It also has addressed the serious need of continuing and thriving the education in our nation during the pandemic times. So in that particular case, it has actually helped us a lot. Now coming to the cons, I think I can parameterize or categorize these cons into 2 parts. One that are intrinsic, one that are associated with the system itself, and other being the extrinsic one that is due to the external factors associated with it. The intrinsic cons are some courses are more hands-on practice course. For example, if you need to learn pathology, if you need to be a lab assistant, you cannot simply do it by learning it online. You need to actually know to handle that equipment. The higher degree of self-discipline is also required for a person who is actually going through online courses, because there is no one to monitor yourself in your home or in your particular residence other than yourself. So you need to decide how you will organize yourself and maintain discipline during that curriculum. Some people actually perform better in an actual interaction environment. So many of us might not be that tech savvy and will not prefer to actually chat on that platforms. Rather, we can express our views better when we are interacting one-on-one physically with our teachers. Now coming to the extrinsic con of that system, there exists a digital divide within our nation. Not everyone has the same access to the online facilities and the hardware and software that is required. And also we need a high speed internet connection for availing such forms of education. So there is certain population which can definitely afford it and access to it, but there is a certain segment of population which cannot afford it due to the monetary causes. The cost associated with hardware and software might outweigh sometimes the cost of to and fro transportation system. So I strongly believe on this, that if we are able to convert the extrinsic cons into the boons of the system, if you are able to diminish the cons that exist with the digital divide and other problem with tech savvy, like if we can make the people much more educated about the online forums and how to use the computer technology to their benefit, we can actually overcome the extrinsic one. And if we, as we can see that our digital network of our country has spread much more to the rural parts of this nation. So I think within a time of half a decade, the rural parts of our country will actually be much more tech savvy than what they are, and this cons will be overcome. So on this note, I would like to conclude that definitely there is associated with pros and cons in online systems, but whenever we think about the pros of online education, I personally feel, and I think most of you will be abiding with that it far outweighs the cons of that particular system. And if you can address the extrinsic cons that underlie with that system, we will be able to make it a perfected system. Thank you, sir. Thank you, friend. Sir, you're on mute.
Yeah. So, Kaushik, let me give you the feedback so that others can also implement what changes are required. Number one, you took more time. I think, if I'm not wrong, you took more 4 minutes. Approximately 4 minutes is taken by you in extempore. Second, Kaushik, I found that you were reading also from the pages, though that thing will not be available there, and that is not realistic appraisal. If you start reading from the pages, extempore is always given suddenly. I told you earlier also, the pattern of extempore you will only get to know in the GD. GD is going on and suddenly he will say, no, let's go for extempore. So speak for 3-4 minutes. That is how it goes. So आप पढ़ो मत उसमें से, देख के मत पढ़ो. That is my advice to you. Let it flow. तीसरा क्या है कि आपने अच्छे तरीके से सम अप किया है, पेस को थोड़ा सा स्लो कर लो, क्योंकि एक्सटेम्पोर में आपका कंपटीशन किसी के साथ नहीं होता. Especially give the pause between one point and the other point. Suppose you are mentioning about pros. So okay friends, let me now jot down some of the advantages, which is pros actually. So advantages, so first advantage which I can think of is this. Now the second one is this, the third one is this, fourth one is this. The list is endless, but due to paucity of the time, these are the couple of very important advantages which I mentioned. Now friends, coming to disadvantages point. So first disadvantage which I think of is the most important, and is keep one thing in mind, mention the points which are the most important at the first place. Most important advantage, most important disadvantage, number 1, number 2, number 3, something like that, and then conclude. Okay friends, though we have disadvantages, but we believe that they can be converted into advantage. Like as of now, we do not have high speed internet, but the time will come when entire India will be very nicely covered. The way it is covered through the telephonic connectivity today, it will be covered by high speed internet, and then things will be better. Introduction part I found was missing in your this thing extempore. You started directly talking, so introduction part was missing. You could have delved in detail about that. Okay friends, my name is Kaushik, and let me initiate the extempore part today. And the topic given for the discussion today is this, and in my opinion this topic is very relevant, and that is the introduction part. So that part also is missing in your extempore. Fine, these are the feedbacks. So if I'm to give you marks out of 10, now today I will give you the marks. So if I'm to give you marks out of 10, and 8 is my expectation, you hit 7. Why you hit 7? Because of this some of the missing things, and you were reading from the pages. So you hit 7. Otherwise, it's okay. You will pass the extempore if this is the kind of I think display you do. But now you need to be, there are two factors only in this. Number one is you already were knowing the topic, and the second is you are reading from the pages. These are the two factors only. Otherwise, it's okay from my side. Okay, Ritik, I think we go for further with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ritik Sagar, and I would like to take this opportunity to start this extempore. So today's topic is pros and cons of online education. In my opinion, it is a very current relevant topic, and also I think it's a topic that we should have discussed in the past, because in today's pandemic situation, what has happened that the focus of main learning that students get, the main knowledge from where they get, has shifted to online education. What happened in past is that most of us generally used to study online education rather for some competitive exams like coaching or they did this online education for some additional educational skills that they require apart from their main. So the paradigm is shift from being a side education system to a main education system. So that has posed some very good pros and I think some very demeritorious challenges to our society. So first I will do a comparative study between comparative pros and cons. Then I will go to some genuine cons. So the first point I would like to add is if the convenience. If this online education, it has a recorded system, I think it becomes very convenient for students to decide on their when and where they choose to take this online education, and also the convenience of tailor-made education that they can do based on their interest. And with this convenience, there also comes a very big con that some students become very lethargic in doing this time management. They try to postpone these things. So that is one of the pros and cons. The second is availability. So most of the good colleges such as IITs and MITs are started offering some of the very good online courses which students can avail in different cities and even in different countries also. The con of this is that on the coming to the other end of the availability spectrum, I don't think that all of us in our society have the same availability of hardware, software, and high-speed internet connectivity that some of us possess. So that becomes a big con. Now coming to the cost factor, the cost of the generally yes, the cost has reduced. In pros of this point is that cost has been reduced in lodging and the expenses that occur when we move to a new city or move to a new country for online education. But also for some of us, the cost of purchasing a new hardware or a software or getting a new high-speed internet connectivity can become a very big hurdle in their financial status. So now I would like to come to some of the genuine cons. I think the physical interaction between a human teacher and a student is missing, and because of that, the soft skills that are being imbibed, that are being imparted upon students lack somewhere in this. And also some of the courses which require some practicals to be done. Now those courses cannot be completed without those practicals. So that is a major issue in this. Coming to also a very big point, because we used to study and use libraries in our colleges, so I think that is a very big disadvantage, because not many books are available online and most of us cost a lot also. So the facility of missing library is there. And also in this current scenario, most of us are should be more social interactive, so that the limitation of social interaction is also there. So now, so I would like to conclude my extempore, and I would like to say that like any other technology, online education also has some of its genuine pros and genuine cons. And the pros and implementations of some good government norms and some good strategies in the area of con can shift this online education into a major focus point for every one of us. And we can see that for education we don't need some kind of place or some kind of time. We can choose it on our belonging. So that's it for. Thank you. Sir, you are mute.
So Ritik, where you improved compared to Kaushik is like introduction part आपने दे दिया, अच्छे तरीके से आपने बोल दिया उसको introduction part को. But yes, you were also reading from the pages, and I think you have made some kind of notes and you are reading from that. That's not a problem. But yes, in actual extempore, you will not get that much of time. Extempore में आपको 30 सेकंड मिलेगा, उसमें आप कुछ वर्ड्स लिख सकते हो, बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं लिख सकते. सो अपने नोट्स तो आप तैयार करें, हर टॉपिक का नोट्स तैयार करें. इफ यू वांट टू बी रियली गुड इन ग्रुप डिस्कशन, देन योरपीडिया के ऊपर जितने टॉपिक्स वीडियोस पढ़ा है उनका नोट्स आप बनाएं और उन नोट्स को बना के उसका एक्सटेम्पोर करें खुद अपने आप और उसको रिकॉर्ड करें एंड अपना सेल्फ असेसमेंट करें. दैट इज द पैरेलल प्रिपरेशन यू कैन डू अलोंग विद मी. सो जो मैं कर रहा हूं तो फीडबैक आपको मिल ही रहा है, लेकिन आप खुद भी करें. कैमरा यहाँ पे मोबाइल रख लिया आपने और वो टॉपिक आपने पढ़ लिया, टॉपिक के नोट्स बना लिया, एक्सटेम्पोर करना स्टार्ट कर दिया. एंड बिलीव मी, इफ यू डू एक्सटेम्पोर ऑफ कपल ऑफ टॉपिक्स एवरी डे, देन योर लेवल ऑफ नॉलेज विल इंक्रीज एंड योर फ्लुएंसी विल आल्सो इंक्रीज. जैसे आप पूछ रहे थे फ्लुएंसी कैसे बढ़ेगा, दिस इज हाउ इट इज गोइंग टू बी. नाउ वन मोर पॉइंट आई वांट टू ऐड हियर फॉर द बेनिफिट ऑफ ऑल ऑफ यू, लाइक यू कैन इंक्रीज, you can make yourself more dynamic. Like you can keep your hands free instead of holding your mic with you. You can keep your hands free and you can move your hands sometime between during discussion. That will bring more dynamism in your discussion. And sit in such a way that you look like more in active mode. Like I'm not sitting my back with chair, I'm not doing like that. I'm sitting in forward position so that my hands are on the table and I'm in total discussion mode as of now. And I can move my hands sometime. If it is online discussion, you can move your hands a little bit. Offline also you can move your hands, and that shows some kind of dynamism. So try to make use of your body, your gestures, your postures, your eyes. Everything should speak. Your eyelids should speak, your eyes should speak, your hands should speak. So this entire body should help you during your discussion, actually, because that dynamism is something which is observed along with what you are saying. So if you are speaking in a very static mode, you are speaking in a static mode and continuously speaking, that is not a good way to present yourself. So I want that you should speak, but at the same time there should be some kind of expressions, motion of the tone, like one sentence ke baad dusre sentence ke beech mein small pause is to be given. And if you find some particular point is to be stressed and that is to be highlighted more, तो उसके ऊपर थोड़ा ज्यादा आप स्ट्रेस करो, उसको वॉइस लेवल थोड़ा चेंज करो. तो ये सारा वेरिएशन थोड़ा सा उसमें आना चाहिए. ऋतिक, अगेन ऋतिक, आई प्रोवाइड यू 7 out of 10 marks for your extempore. Make these changes which I told you, right? It should be very clearly depicted कि अब प्रॉस बोल रहा है लड़का, भी कॉन्स बोल रहा है, कुछ एग्जांपल दे रहा है. मतलब जब आप बोल रहे हैं तो मेरे को लास्ट में क्या चीज याद है. अब आई एम श्योर जो आपने पॉइंट्स बोले तो मेजॉरिटी लोगों को याद नहीं कि आपने क्या पॉइंट्स बोले, क्योंकि उसमें कोई भी चीज ऐसी इंटरेस्टिंग नहीं थी जो ऑब्जर्वर को हिट कर जाए. तो ऐसा कुछ चीज बोलना है जो ऑब्जर्वर को हिट कर जाए. दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच यू हैव टू से, उसके दिमाग में हो कि हाँ यार इसने ये एग्जांपल दिया था. थिंक ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर पंच व्हिच यू यूज ड्यूरिंग योर डिस्कशन. सो पंचेस का मार्क्स मिलता है ड्यूरिंग डिस्कशन. पंच आप ही मार सकते हो, वो चाहे एग्जांपल के थ्रू हो, चाहे कोई बहुत अच्छा आपने डाटा दे दिया हो, या आपने कोई फ्रेज बोल दी हो, इसको पंच बोलते हैं. तो वो पंच पॉइंट्स आल्सो यू शुड इंक्लूड इन योर डिस्कशन, राइट? ओवर टू यू अश्विनी.
Shall I start, sir?
Yeah.
Good morning, friends. My name is Ashwini Kumar. I got an opportunity to start this extempore. The today topic for the discussion is pros and cons of the online education. This is a very interesting topic we have to discuss. There is in online education, there is various advantages and disadvantages associated with that. Online education gets rise due to the coming of the COVID and due to the high internet availability in nearby. So this boosts the online educations nowadays. There is advantages and disadvantages of the online education. Online educations give the conveniency. Online education gives the conveniency to that when and where I want to study the topic which is I am going to. So it gives me the flexibility to study. It does not want the time and it does not want me to which topic do I wanted to study. If I want to learn it again, then I just go to the video again, and I started to learn. If I want to learn in particular section of this topic, then also I am able to go through that and I learn this. And second one give the advantage of the online education is that the cost. If anyone wants to get the coaching earlier, it needs the transport facility, it needs the room rent facility, it needs another cost also which is associated with the education to learn in the remote areas from their houses. This leads to the cost, and this cost has been reduced nowadays. There is only cost of the education nowadays in online education. And another thing is the availability, that many of the organizations and many of the institute, like in lockdown we have seen that IIT Madras has started to offer the online courses in graduate degrees. So this is the very much advantages of the online education, and there is many disadvantages also associated with the online education, that we cannot do such degree which requires the lab requirement is there in this degree. So we cannot able to complete that types of degree. And it also be very much difficult for the student who is unorganized, that if a student is unorganized, he cannot able to manage the time of the online education. But in offline, we can study about the force of the teacher or something, some of the environment around us. But in online education, we have my self environment. If I want to study, I study. If I don't want to study, I don't study. This is the main problem associated with this. And another problem associated with the online education is the technology. Nowadays, everyone don't have the technology that high speed, or the mobile or the laptop they have, or the hardware they required for the online education. So in the nearby future, it might be overcome, but nowadays this is still a problem in our society. So then that's I'd like to conclude this topic, that there is a advantages and the disadvantages of the online education, but due to the availability, due to the situation which is created during the COVID, we have the only option on that online education. So there is a advantages and disadvantages. Thank you.
Okay, so Ashwini, let me tell you, good thing about your presentation was कि आपने देख के नहीं बोला, आपने preparation किया हुआ था, आपने topic को काफी prepare किया है, क्योंकि आपका fluency is not good, so I think you are over conscious and you are preparing well for that. And let me tell you, for the last 3-4 GDs I am observing कि आप practice कर रहे हैं और आपका fluency भी improve हो रहा है, but still it will take time. तो आप अश्विनी वही है, आप fight मारते रहो, उसको ज्यादा से ज्यादा recording करो और ये improve हो जाएगा. ज्यादा से ज्यादा डिपेंड करो कुछ लाइंस के ऊपर, कुछ वर्ड्स के ऊपर जो रोट मेमोराइज कर लो, जिनको आप बहुत फास्ट पेस पे बोल सकते हो. सो लर्न सर्टेन लाइंस. Okay friends, next point is this. So ऐसे fast lines. Okay, I want to also add one point here. So friends, I would like to add one point and one more point here. तो ऐसा whatever is to be spoken in introduction and whatever to be spoken in conclusion, that you wrote memorize. फास्ट बोलने की ट्राई करो. इनफैक्ट आप जीडीज में इंट्रोडक्शन करने की ट्राई करना, इंट्रोड्यूस करने की ट्राई करना और कंक्लूड करने की ट्राई करना, बिकॉज इन दैट 80% ऑफ द थिंग्स आर बेसिकली रोट मेमोराइज्ड. इंट्रोडक्शन इज रोट मेमोराइज्ड. उसको इतना अच्छा प्रैक्टिस कर लो कि यू शुड बी द फर्स्ट पर्सन टू इंट्रोड्यूस द जीडी. एंटर इट, पुश इट एंड एंटर एंड स्पीक. तो वहीं पे आपका जीडी क्लियर हो जाएगा. 80% लाइंस यू हैव टू रोट मेमोराइज, उसका प्रैक्टिस करो. फिर बीच में जब आप एंटर कर जाते हो डिस्कशन के, तो कुछ लाइंस को ऐड कर लो. Okay, friends, I beg to differ. Friends, you are deviating from the topic. No, in my opinion, I have a different opinion. Friend, I want to add another point. Just to take your point forward, I want to add one point. तो ऐसे बहुत से sentences लिख लो और उनको 50 बार repeat करो, so that when that sentence comes from your mouth, it comes with fluency. And when it comes with the fluency, observer will not be in position to know whether you are fluent or you are not fluent. Why? Because sometime you are fluent and sometime you are obstructing yourself. So वो पता नहीं चलेगा and it will look like you are fluent actually in a presentation. ये वाला presentation आपका ठीक था, लेकिन conclusion part hurriedly दे दिया आपने, conclude आप ढंग से नहीं कर पाए इसमें. The rest is okay, but yes, fluency still is to be attained. So I give you 6 out of 10 marks, and 1 marks less than other candidates is because of the fluency. उसको improve करो and fluency workout करके आपका improve हो जाएगा. Try to attain that particular level. थोड़ा सा और level increase कर देंगे. अभी आप border पे बैठे हो, I can reject it also, I can select you also. Like Ashwin, Kaushik and Ritik को I will select, but आपको border पे बैठे हो, I can reject also, select also. अगर मेरे को लगा कि नहीं इसने मेहनत की है, ले लेते हैं. That is my thinking now. Observer की thinking है, तो अगर उसको लगेगा तो आपको ले भी लेगा, नहीं लगेगा तो हटा भी देगा. This is how it is there, right, Ashwini?
Yes.
Yes. So 6 marks means you are on the border. 7 marks means you will be in. 8 is really good. Go ahead. So that is how this marks distribution is there. 8 plus मैं normally देता नहीं हूँ. That is wonderfully okay. You need not to come into my GDs. And 6 से कम means pathetic. मतलब you have to really 6, 7, 8. This is how the categories I am giving as of now out of 10. Right? Okay. So I think Kiran, we can proceed with you now.
Good morning, friends. My name is Kiran. Today, thank you for giving an opportunity to be part of this exam board. Today, the given topic is online education, pros and cons. So, first of all, I would like to say that any mode of education system in which a genuine knowledge is transferred from one point source to another source is good only. The education itself is very good, right? So, due to COVID-19 pandemic and all, this online education system is one of the system which is able to educate our society. In last 1.5 years, the online education system has got a boost in the society. It came to mainstream, right? So, in my opinion, due to online education system, the knowledge is globalized. I did a course in last year that is taken by Andrew Ng. And he is sitting in USA and I am sitting in my home and I am able to see that course and I am able to educate myself, so that the globalization of education is taking place due to online education system. Now, for different age group, this online education system is different feelings are occurring. Let's say for the working class group who want to change their profession by doing some course and all. In this situation, what happens is earlier in offline education mode, they were not able to attend the class due to their workload. But now, after their workload, whenever they get free time, they are able to be part of the education system. And the main problems to this comes for the kindergarten students and the primary school level students. Because those students, they are not ready to start the education. We have to compel those students to be part in this education system. So due to online education system, the teachers are not able to concentrate on those kind of students, and the parents has to compel them. I would like to give an example. In my friends, one of my friend is having 2 children, and he is working, and his wife is also working, and they are in Abu Dhabi. But when they started the online education system, their children has to be in their home, and they don't know whether their children is attending to the classes and all. So this is one of the problem due to online education system. Now, how they tackle this? They installed a CCTV camera, and they give this access to the camera to the children's grandparents who are sitting in Kerala. This is also a kind of due to the advancement in technology and all. So this kind of problems are also there associated with the online education system. Now, there are other problems also, like the cost is increasing sometimes because the cost of the hardware and the network and all in now very high, and there may be students who is not able to access to the online education system because then due to network issue or due to there is lack of equipments and all, and some courses like lab which required lab work and all is not able to do because mm, we want to do the experiment and all. Those kind of courses cannot be done using online education system. So in conclusion, in my opinion, online education system is good, but it should be complementary to the offline education system. It cannot be supplementary, because whoever not able to access the online education system, there should be another system which everyone can access easily. So this is my conclusion. Thank you.
Okay, so Kiran, the good point about your presentation was like you could give some kind of examples. So if I ask each member here sitting and who attended to your extempore, what do you remember about his presentation? They will remember the examples which you gave, and that is what I'm trying to stress on. Like examples have a value, and not only they make your presentation easy for you also, because when you start giving example, nobody obstruct you in between. I tell you that that is out of common sense. Why? Because it looks like odd, and second is he is also interested in what example you are giving. So when you give quote some example, you quote some data, people listen, they don't obstruct you. That is number one. And it authenticate what you are saying. That is another advantage. It is more interesting, and observer will listen and remember it. So examples, if you can go, don't give example for the sake of giving. Give short small example. People will not let you speak long examples. Give short examples, give very precise example which are relevant for that particular topic. That is what is the good point. Conclusion also, you could make a balance, like supplementary complementary kind of things. And your weak point was in between. I mean, middle field is your weak point. You could not actually you ran out of your fuel in the middle, so you were not getting the points, and you were breathing out also. So you were not in fluency, was lost in between, somewhere in between. That was the basically negative point of your presentation. So there are strengths, there are weaknesses for your presentation. Make yourself more dynamic, make yourself more assertive, if not aggressive, during the presentation. Assertive and presentation dynamic during the presentation. Keep coming into the discussion in the middle when you are to discuss, because you are the kind of person who will keep silent if others are speaking. So that may be the damaging for you, right? Introduce, try to conclude, and try to enter in between. 7 out of 10 I give you, Kiran, again. Fine. Okay, Veva, go ahead.
Am audible? A very good morning, all of you. I am Vaibhav. Today's extempore topic for online learning pros and cons. According to me, online education come drastically in this pandemic period. We know the value of online education when we in home duty lockdown. Student can its main advantage. Student can schedule their and student can decide when and where they have to take course, and according to schedule they can study. And one can suppose one have a weak area in any subject, they can repeatedly view this video to revise, to make that point to make by to make that point strong. And one can study from different country of different professors to strong this point. Student can save their money of accommodation to go to go to more money. So cons are skills such as lab and training are absent in the online education, and it is very difficult for unorganized student to teach such online education. There is the lack of campus friends, and surrounding atmosphere is totally absent in this. Physical lab is not available, training period not, and personal interaction is totally absent. And the people who come from remote area, there is not the access of the good internet speed. The main disadvantage of online education is totally on our health. Continuously watching videos can damage our eyes or ear, and sitting on particular place can damage our backbone also. Finally, I conclude on that point that online learning is both pros and cons both. Pros, we can it depend on the application or ages. Like in middle age, there is no pros and cons, and its cons are the little student or who are more aged above 50 can get damaged. Thank you.
Okay, so Vaibhav, you have two main issues. One is flow and another is fluency. These two are the issues with you. अभी उसको वर्कआउट करना पड़ेगा. Speak a lot. Take a topic and speak an extempore a lot, right? Flow maintain नहीं हो रहा है तुम्हारा and fluency भी maintain नहीं हो रही है. ये दो ट्रबल हैं. इसको अवॉइड करने के लिए वही जो मैंने सजेस्ट किया है to Ashwini also, like you wrote memorize couple of sentences and speak those sentences very fast. That is what you have to do. And second part is you are running out of your fuel also. You could not speak for 3 minutes properly, so you are running out of your fuel also. That means preparation means there is some issue. Like if I compare you with Ashwini, both of you have issues of fluency, but Ashwini does not run out of fuel. You can ask him to speak for 10 minutes, he will keep on speaking for 10 minutes also. You are running out of the fuel also. Like you need to practice more and more for that. You need to learn the topic and you need to practice more for that, so that you get more basically points to be spoken during discussion. और थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करो. That is all I can say. कंक्लूजन आपने बहुत अब्रप्टली कर दिया. आप दो वे में कैटेगराइज नहीं कर पाए कि दिस इज वन प्रॉज. इट शुड बी वेरी क्लियरली द टॉपिक इज प्रॉज एंड कॉन्स. सो फ्रेंड्स, फर्स्ट आई विल टेल यू अबाउट द प्रॉज. आई हैव कपल ऑफ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स टू जोट डाउन हियर. पॉइंट नंबर 1, दिस टू उसको क्लियरली दिखना चाहिए. जैसे इफ आई एम सपोज आई एम राइटिंग दिस टॉपिक इज गिवन टू यू टू राइट एज एसे, तो प्रॉज एक पेज पे आने चाहिए. पॉइंट नंबर 1 पेज, पॉइंट नंबर 2 सेकंड पेज, पॉइंट नंबर 3 थर्ड पेज. और जब कॉन्स स्टार्ट होते हैं तो नेक्स्ट पेज से स्टार्ट होने चाहिए. नो थिंक ऑफ अ स्टूडेंट हु इज राइटिंग प्रॉज एंड कॉन्स ऑन द सिंगल पेज और वो डिफरेंस नहीं पता चल रहा है पेपर चेक करने वाले को, तो फिर वो आपका सेग्रीगेशन नहीं हो पाएगा. So you have to segregate your points very clearly. Maybe you can give a small pause, or you may be stressing. Okay, friends, now I come to cons. I come to now those disadvantages associated with online education. So first disadvantage which I can think of is this. So clearly थोड़ा demarcation करो. So that will come with the practice only. So I give you 5.5 out of 10. That means you will be rejected with this preparation if you enter into the extempore as of now. Try to score one more mark so that you are in the safe zone. As of now you are not in the safe zone. अगर इस लेवल के ऊपर आप एक्सटेम्पोर करने चलेंगे या आप जीडी करने चलेंगे तो मेरे को लगता है वो आपको रिजेक्ट कर देगा. So obviously, and we understand it is only 2-3 days you have done. Practice more, push it really hard, and at least try to get 7 by the time you have GD. If you are going with 7, you are in the safe zone. 8 is 100% you will clear. 6 is discretion of the observer. He may put you in, he may put you out. And 5.5 less than 6 means you are in the danger zone. He cannot allow you. He cannot clear your GD. That is, as of now, you are in the unsafe zone because of these issues which I mentioned you. Right, Vaibhav?
Yes,
तो
sir.
solution क्या इसका करना क्या है? घर में बैठो, मोबाइल पकड़ो और एक्सटेम्पोर करते जाओ. बोलो, ज्यादा से ज्यादा बोलो. That is how it will come. Right? Okay. So Chandan.
Good morning, friends. My name is Chandan Kumar, and I'd like to initiate the discussion on the different topic, that is the online education pro and cons. So, friends, as we all know that education is one of the important aspect in the development of any society. So I think it's a very relevant, very important, and very interesting topic to be discussed in various different dimensions. As we know, in different circumstances, the pro and cons of the online education is different. Like for the children's, like for the working professional, like for the engineers. So according to the circumstances, the online education pro and cons are different for these all, and so on. So we first talk about the pros. So there is or if we go for the online education, there is no any time issue that we have to stick to only this timetable. It will help for the working professional who can learn online at any time. They have no any there is no any time issue for the working professionals. And if we talk about the engineers also, there is no any particular time for the there is no any time issue for the online education. And if we talk about and at the same point of time, if we talk about the children's kindergarten children's, so it should be, there are many cons apart. प्रो के अलावा सर कॉन्स बहुत ज्यादा है. As per the Supreme Court judgment also, they ban the online education for the kindergarten children because of the health issues on their eyes, on their eyes, and so many other effects. Because of that, kindergarten children are banned for the online education. And sir, if we talk about the comfort level is also, मतलब वहाँ पर जब बैठते हैं क्लासरूम में तो सर बैठने में भी प्रॉब्लम होती है, कंफर्ट होकर बैठते नहीं है, तो सर वो थोड़ा उसका सर साइकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है थोड़ा सा. तो उसके वजह से सर इट्स अ बेटर थिंग टू गेट इन अ कंफर्ट जोन if you are learning online at home. And sir, at the same point of time, I would like to add the point of is the pros at the saving of the cost and time of going outside. So it helps for the engineers also and the working professional also, because they don't have time to go outside and attend the classes. So it's helpful for them. And at the same point, if I talk about the cons, then there are so many cons. Accessibility problem, that is the in the remote areas, or if we talk about the lower economic section people, they are not accessible for the online technology, digital technology. So there are inequality in the access of digital technology. Because of that, sir, digital online education is not accessible to all. And sir, there is another issue, that is the network issue. Because of in the remote areas, they are because of the network issue, they are not able to get a proper online education. That is the sort of cons. And it might be for engineers also, if they are in drastic situation like current COVID situation, if they are at home and in their remote areas, so they have such kind of problem they have to face for if they go for the online education. And sir, at the same point in time, I would like to add that there are also health issues. If we go for the online education, sitting for many hours, and have also back pain problem and so many other things. So sir, and on sir this note, I'd like to conclude that the online education is good, but it is not the ideal situation for the education system. It helps in different circumstances to different people. So I would like to say that according to my opinion, it should be there, but at the same point of time, offline education also be there. So that's how I conclude my discussion.
Okay, so Chandan, let me give you your feedback. See, I believe that you are taking long time than required to express yourself. मतलब जो चीज आपका 3 मिनट में एक्सप्रेस हो जाना चाहिए, उसको तुम 6 मिनट ले लोगे एक्चुअल में. और जीडी में ये बहुत डेट्रीमेंटल है, क्योंकि आपको बोलने नहीं देगा कोई. सो ऐसी सिचुएशन में सब लोगों के लिए मैं पॉइंट जो रखूंगा, दैट इज ट्राई टू कीप योर सेंटेंस वेरी स्ट्रेट एंड स्मॉल. सेंटेंस की लेंथ लंबी नहीं होनी चाहिए, शॉर्ट सेंटेंसेस होनी चाहिए. Sentence should be short, straight, and very simple to put your point, because they will not let you speak a long sentence. And if you are using long sentence, long time to express yourself, then obviously it is not good for you. तो एक तो ये है कि उसको short sentences में आप बोलने की try करो, so that it does not lead to more time wastage. सेकेंड इज आपकी फ्लुएंसी का इशू है, हिंदी इंग्लिश का इशू है. तो आपको जब आपने हिंदी यूज किया, इट लुक्स लाइक कि आपको इंग्लिश नहीं आ रही है इसलिए हिंदी यूज किया. हिंदी यूज करना तो ऐसा लगना नहीं चाहिए जैसे मैं अभी हिंदी में बात कर रहा हूँ आपके साथ, बट इट इज नॉट लुकिंग लाइक आई एम नॉट रनिंग आउट ऑफ द वर्ड्स इन इंग्लिश, सो आई एम कमिंग बैक टू हिंदी, ऐसा लगना नहीं चाहिए। आप हिंदी में बोलो, आप इंग्लिश में बोलो, फ्लुएंसी कैन बी इक्वली गुड। लाइक व्हेन आई एम स्पीकिंग राइट नाउ, यू ऑब्जर्व दैट वो हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों चल रहा है, और जो सुनने वाला है उसको ये पता नहीं चलेगा कि वो हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल है या इंग्लिश में कंफर्टेबल है। लेकिन अगर आप इंग्लिश बोलते बोलते सपोज यू आर स्पीकिंग इंग्लिश एंड देन और उसके बाद जैसे मैंने अभी बोला कि आपको लगा कि ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट हो गए इंग्लिश में और आप बोल नहीं पा रहे हो, तो फिर वो आपके मार्क्स कटेंगे। तो वही आपके साथ हुआ। एंड ऑब्जर्वर को एड्रेस नहीं करना है, डोंट यूज द वर्ड सर इन द डिस्कशन। को पार्टिसिपेंट्स को एड्रेस करना है, अपने फ्रेंड्स बोलना है या डियर को पार्टिसिपेंट्स बोलना है। ऑब्जर्वर को आपने बिल्कुल एड्रेस नहीं करना, ना उसकी तरफ देखना है। इवन जब ऑफलाइन आपका जीडी चलता है तो आपने ऑब्जर्वर की तरफ बिल्कुल नहीं देखना होता, वो ऑब्जर्व कर रहा है रिमोट बैठ के, आप उसको भूल जाओ। जस्ट एड्रेस टू द अदर मेंबर्स एंड डोंट एड्रेस द ऑब्जर्वर। This is what is from my side, so I'll give you 6.5 Chandan. That means के आप ज्यादा एक्सेप्टेंस रेंज के अंदर हो, ऑब्जर्वर की एक्सेप्टेंस रेंज के अंदर हो कि वो आपको अब एक्सेप्ट कर लेगा। स्टिल सेफ जोन इज 7, तो आपको मैं 6.5 दे रहा हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ दिस। यू आर रनिंग आउट ऑफ योर फ्यूल ऑल्सो समटाइम व्हेन यू आर एक्सप्रेसिंग। नंबर 2, बैलेंस नहीं है, मतलब अगर आप सुनोगे अपना एक्सटेम्पोर तो आपने प्रॉज को बहुत ज्यादा टाइम ले लिया, कॉन्स को बिल्कुल टाइम नहीं लिया, और कंक्लूजन गलत किया। कंक्लूजन आपने बोला कि नहीं ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन जो है दैट इज गुड, बट देयर आर सम, दैट इज नॉट द टॉपिक। टॉपिक इज प्रॉज एंड कॉन्स। वेदर ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन इज गुड और बैड वो अलग टॉपिक हो जाएगा, उसकी तो बात ही नहीं की हमने। टॉपिक को स्टिक करो, डू नॉट डेविएट फ्रॉम द टॉपिक इवन इन द इंट्रोडक्शन, बॉडी एंड कंक्लूजन। सो इन माय ओपिनियन फ्रेंड्स, ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन इज अ गुड, बट वो टॉपिक ही अलग हो गया। टॉपिक वाज प्रॉज एंड कॉन्स। conclusion कैसा होना चाहिए? Okay friends, so now let me conclude. There are some advantages, there are disadvantages, and obviously we need to find out the solution for disadvantages, but as of now advantages outweigh disadvantages during the COVID situation. So there is no other alternate we have, but we have to go for yeah, jaise pehle I think somebody Ashwini did or somebody made the conclusion like okay, complementary supplementary ki online will always remain complementary, it cannot supplement the offline education, but yes, it can be a very good hybrid model. That is the way you have to speak it out, right Chandan?
एग्जांपल्स कर देंगे उसमें तो टाइम तो लगेगा सर। एग्जांपल्स देंगे, एग्जांपल्स अगर देंगे सर तो टाइम।
एग्जांपल इज ऑलवेज गुड, एग्जांपल इज शॉर्ट सेंटेंस, एग्जांपल एंड डाटा, वो हमेशा हेल्प करता है। पॉइंट वाइज बोलना वो हमेशा हेल्प करता है। थोड़ा डायनेमिक रहना, जैसे तुम्हारा भी पोस्चर जो है सिटिंग पोस्चर वो डायनेमिक नहीं है, वो तुम्हारा बोलने का तरीका डायनेमिक नहीं है, ऐसा लग रहा है स्टैटिक होके बैठे हो, बिल्कुल आराम से बैठे हो। अभी अपने और मेरे बैठने और बोलने का तरीके में डिफरेंस देखो। सो यू आर लुकिंग लाइक सिटिंग वेरी कंफर्टेबली या लेजी स्टाइल में बैठे हो, जबकि मेरा है कि मैं एक्टिव होके बैठा हूँ और मेरे को पार्टिसिपेट करना है, मेरा बॉडी बात कर रहा है, आंखें बात कर रही हैं, हैंड्स बात कर रहे हैं। ये थोड़ा सा डिफरेंस लेके आओ सब लोग। मेक योरसेल्फ मोर डायनामिक इन योर एक्सप्रेशन, राइट? दिस इज ऑल यू हैव टू डू। और नोटिंग जरूर करो, आप ये पूरा एक्सटेम्पोर सुनना और आपको लगेगा कि द वे यू आर लिसनिंग टू अदर्स एंड द वे आई एम लिसनिंग टू अदर्स, देयर इज अ बिग डिफरेंस। व्हेन आई एम लिसनिंग टू अदर्स इट इज लुकिंग लाइक ये बड़े अटेंटिवली सुन रहा है बाकियों को। द वे यू आर सिटिंग इट इज लुकिंग लाइक नहीं, आपने अपना काम करना है, दूसरों से फर्क नहीं पड़ता वो क्या बोल रहा है क्या नहीं बोल रहा है, उससे आप सुन नहीं रहे हो। तो जब आप बड़े ध्यान से किसी को सुनते हो तो आपके एक्सप्रेशंस होते हैं। And I told you, you are not in the GD only when you are speaking, you are in the GD when you are not even speaking. So you need to make your presence feel even when you are not in the GD. तो कैसे प्रेजेंस फील कर सकते हैं? नॉडिंग करो, आईज मूवमेंट करो, ऐसे लगे कि बड़े ध्यान से आप सुन रहे हो किसी को। दिस इज व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इट। ऑब्जर्वर उस चीज को देखता है, राइट? डन?
Yes.
ओके, रही यू देयर?
Yes, sir.
ओके, गो अहेड।
Yeah. So just a minute, sorry. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Rahi, and the topic for our today's extempo is pros and cons of online education. So the word online came with the advancement in the internet technology. In this pandemic situation, it became more popular. Now, it is difficult to consider both the pros and cons of online learning. So, I'll start with the pros. So the first positive side of it is the convenience. Convenience is like in relation to the study location and time, the course duration, etc. Then second thing, it is inexpensive. Why it is inexpensive? Because it is like the conveyance charges are reduced. Like students need not go to the location directly. They can sit at any place and attend the lectures. Then, well, coming to the cons, many of my friends did masters. They started doing their master's course from foreign countries while sitting in Pune, in Maharashtra. And this pandemic situation then become a barrier for the education. Even the students from from lower KG are learning online just because of this online education. Now, I'll start with the cons. The cons are like it's limited social interaction. Then the next thing is it's becoming problematic for the instructors to handle many students as they can't give attention personally. Then it is becoming difficult for the instructors to do the assessment as students rely more on copying from Google and they don't believe in hard work. Well, I forgot to mention one more point in the pros. It is that we can connect globally and attend the lectures at any where the instructors are from any location. Just like we are getting training, just like we are having the discussion right now with you, sir. We are getting training from such an expert like you, even if we are in different locations. Then one more cons is students have lost writing habits as the assessments are online and MCQ based. Then they are not getting any practical knowledge, they are not getting any hands-on experience in the practicals. It's only becoming virtually, like the teachers are showing it online and they are just listening to it. It is also affecting their eyes, that they need to look at the mobiles, laptops continuously, and because of it, it is affecting them. Well, now to conclude, I would say that online education has pros and cons, but students should analyze the factors. They should set their goals and put the efforts and be disciplined. Thank you.
Okay, so Rahi, let me give you the feedback. One is, I think your pace of for extempore, your pace is little slow. With this pace, if you will participate in extempore, it will take more time. And with this pace, if you participate in GD, they will cut you short. So you need to little fast. So when you start a sentence, complete it fast.
Okay.
Because if you don't complete the sentence fast, he will cut you. Because that is what the cutting strategy is. मैंने आपको how to enter in the GD मैंने आपको बताया कि enter तब कर रहा है जब आप जैसा कोई कैंडिडेट बड़े आराम के पेस पे बात कर रहा है तो उसको काट दो. He is the best, he is a soft target actually. And many times when you are speaking, you are using word so that is the place where I will cut you. जब तुम कर रहे हो तो मैं तुम्हें काट दूंगा और अपना सेंटेंस बोलना स्टार्ट कर दूंगा. मैं बोलूंगा ओके रही, सो व्हाट आई थिंक इज, जो फास्ट पेस वाला बोलने वाला कोई होगा वो तुम्हें कट शॉर्ट कर देगा उस टाइम पे. So the person who is speaking well but is speaking at low pace is basically in the danger to be cut by others. That is a point. So when you want to speak a sentence, increase little pace. That helps you to be in the discussion and others not to enter when you are speaking. And extempore में that saves time for you. The rest was okay. I think आपने pros and cons जो बोलने हैं उसको words किया वो ठीक था. Conclusion part मेरे को बहुत अच्छा नहीं लगा. Conclusion could have been better. That is what I'll say, Rahi. But still, I give you 7 because your fluency is good, your expression is good, sentences were simple and straight. That is the advantage you had. But that will become simple and straight once your pace of speaking reduces. तो fast pace पे simple sentence देना और examples आपने देने का try किया, examples that helps you always, right?
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll try to improve.
Yeah, Ria, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my views on the most relevant and apt topic for these days, that is the pros and cons of online education. So one of the most often used term in this pandemic situation is the term new normal. So what is the new normal in education? New normal is the increased use of online learning tools and e-learning platforms in this COVID situation. COVID-19 situation pandemic actually has triggered new ways of learning platform to continue with the process of educating students. So like online education possesses a lot of, you can say, opportunities to learn that are easily available, and easily available resources, or you can say it can give the personal growth to students, and student can learn a lot of things by sitting just at one place, and can access all over the internet. There are cons also. So I would like to move forward by listing down the pros and the cons of this type of education. So moving forward with the pros, as I said, it has increased the flexibility. Like I can read anything in the midnight or in the early morning. So it actually gave us the flexibility of time. So it is one of the major thing. Ease of access, as I said, ease of access as in I can access anything. There is no geographical barrier. There is no obstacle which I'll face while accessing anything. Yeah, so it actually gave us ease of access. It is more affordable as it cut down the transport costs, and also like when we go to some college or somewhere, it actually adds on the cafeteria price, and many other prices has been included. So when we talk about the like online education, only one annual fee is there, so it actually cut short down the basically price, so it is more affordable. And online learning can be a lifeline for someone who is physically disabled, and like basically who is staying like in remote areas. They can access to places that they can best tutors for themselves, and get quality of education which they won't get while staying at that place. So these are the major like pros. Moving forward to the cons. Cons are the major cons I can think of this online and e-learning platform is the lack of social interaction. Yes, obviously everybody faced this. Being a student, I actually faced it, that I was not able to interact with my friends, and it actually did not give me the all-round development which I actually may have got when I was in my college in the initial years. Teachers basically were also being affected by this, because teachers of mid age were not so well equipped with the technicalities of the software being developed, so they were actually facing problem, and they were being mocked by students while the online education process were going on. So another issue is the technical issue. Screen time actually increased, and inability of students to focus on the screen and sit down at a place and work effectively is actually one of the major problems students are facing these days. And working on laptop, or like sitting there and having no any exposure, going out and talking to friends, has actually become stressful for some of the students. So like one study actually gave that 65% of the students actually feel that physical education is something that they want in their life, apart from the e-learning. So these are the major pros and cons. But actually, I worked with one e-learning platform. They were developing one e-learning platform, so they were trying to short all these problems down. So so the development is going on. Like some of my friends actually said that people face problem while practical learning. So some of these problems were being enlisted, and in India only we are facing such problems, sir. Like in other countries, home schools and everything were being in the life of people from very early. So maybe we will adapt to these changes. And with all these views and with all these points, I would like to conclude that yes, there are pros, yes, there are cons to one technology, but we will surely overcome these cons, and we will turn it to our pros, and we will get some new technologies, and like artificial intelligence and everything will come in the life. So we will just try to convert all these cons to our pros. And thank you.
Okay, Surya, let me give you the feedback now. See, first I tell you about the advantages in you and your presentation. You have a good fluency, you have good grasp of the words, I will say, and you can use them and you can talk. That is a advantage you have. But yes, as understandable, I mean, as putting the things in order, putting the things in proper order, whatever knowledge you have. One thing is you have to acquire the knowledge of particular topic and then put that knowledge in particular order so that it is presented. One of the disadvantage you have is you are taking more time to express your point than it is required. You know, if it is a normal discussion, it is not a problem. You can take a lot of time, but it is group discussion or it is extempore where we really run out of time. We do not have time. So जो अभी आप टाइम ले रहे हैं, मेरे को लगता है उसका 50% तक आपको टारगेट करना चाहिए एरिया. जो भी आपने टाइम लिया इस सारी चीज को एक्सप्रेस करने का, उसका 50% कर दो आप. And if you can express yourself within that time, it will be wonderful. So what is the method to do that? Do not use any superfluous words or sentences if not required. और जिस आदमी का कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा होता है, वोकैबुलरी अच्छा है, उसमें ये ट्रबल आता है कि वो उन वर्ड्स को, उन सेंटेंसेस को ऐड करने की ट्राई करता है जो नहीं रिक्वायर्ड है. दे आर नॉट रिक्वायर्ड. कीप योर सेंटेंस शॉर्ट, keep your sentences simple, just hit on the point whichever you want to speak. I found there is a little nervousness also when you are expressing yourself. You are a little nervous also. Be calm, be composed, and be little slow in your pace. I will ask you to reduce the length of what you are speaking, reduce the I'll say complexity of the sentences, make them simple, and become little slow in pace and become calm. That's it. If you do that, and if you participate yourself in the discussion properly, this was extempore, you were not to listen to others, but in the actual group discussion you have to listen to others, you have to adapt yourself in the group and listen to them and express yourself. तो उस तरीके से थोड़ा सा रखना. On your face, nervousness gets reflected, and you need to reduce your sentences also. The rest is okay. So I give you 7 out of 10, right, Ria?
Okay, sir, I want to ask one thing, sir. Actually, I face one problem. Like I sometimes get, whenever there is GD, I actually sometimes face this problem that my voice pitch is actually increasing with time. And I sometimes feel that I am getting, you can say, aggressive within the GD.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I personally feel that how should I overcome this problem? Because
मैंने
I
आपको
have been
बताया
trying to overcome this, but with time it's getting more.
I told you that you have to adapt it into the group. You are adapt yourself into the group. That personality also matters. I don't know. I cannot comment on that, but there are some personality differences. You know, there are some people who are assertive in their actually communication. They want their point to be listened, and they want their point to be accepted by others. And you justify your points. If somebody cut you short and if somebody contradict what you are saying, you will become more aggressive and assertive to put your point. What I'm saying is right and this is my point. So wo personality feature hota hai. That is good for, you know, some professions. I mean marketing and those domains, that is good. So if I categorize you, you will be good professional for marketing or HR. I'll say marketing, not HR. Marketing, why? Because you have to sell something and you assertively sell. Convince somebody and you want to sell it, push it through. Why not HR? Because you have to listen to others also, get along with others also, listen to them, sometimes by lowering down your pitch. So to answer your questions, how you can do that is stop when you feel like you are pitching up. Stop it, think for a while, and again pitch in. Don't continuously pitch in. Your graph is going like that. So like a COVID peak is hitting, shutdown लगाया हमने, peak नीचे आ गई. So just when you are hitting the peak, लॉकडाउन करो, अपने आप को शट डाउन करो, एंड पीक नीचे आ जाएगा, फिर तुम वहीं से स्टार्ट करोगे. दिस इज व्हाट आई थिंक कैन बी द इमीडिएट सॉल्यूशन. एंड लॉन्ग टर्म सॉल्यूशन इज गेटिंग along with others, listening to others, talking to them, and small sentences, short sentences, understanding their perspective and agreeing to them. Try to agree to others also, you know, agreeing to them. So this is a collaboration and coordination का एक basic principle क्या है, getting along with others का basic principle, agreeing to them. Even if sometimes they are not right, but agreeing to them. Okay, maybe I agree to you with to some extent, but let me put my point, what I was trying to tell, that way, right? Agreeing to others, और जब pitch up होने लगे तो अपने आप को रोक दिया, फिर दोबारा से enter किए, वो रिया एक immediate solution हो सकता है आपके इसका. Sorry, बाकी don't be judgmental, much judgmental. You just started. Just participate more. Participate more, talk more, listen to others more. जितना आप participate करोगे, ये सारी problems उससे आस्ता आस्ता do away हो जाएंगी. So first step is knowing about yourself very objectively कि ये मैं हूँ. This is what I am. And
Yes,
then
sir,
Hmm.
yes, I sometimes feel like I am dominating and like this is my personality, so maybe
that is
that's why
good, that is
it's like
bad.
that.
I tell you,
Yes.
that is good also, that is bad also. That is good because वो आपका इनबिल्ट है, कई प्रोफेशन में आपको हेल्प करेगा. एंड दैट इज बैड बिकॉज उसका एक्सेसिव हमेशा नहीं चाहिए. दैट इज बैड बिकॉज वो आपको गेटिंग अलोंग विद अदर्स में ट्रबल करेगा. क्योंकि पीपल विल नॉट एक्सेप्ट, नो, दे विल नॉट ऑलवेज एक्सेप्ट के यू आर ऑलवेज ट्राइंग टू बेसिकली ओवर पावर देम और समथिंग लाइक दैट. वो हमेशा अच्छा नहीं होता. लेकिन आई विल से 70% इट इज ओके. 70% आपका सही है. 30% हमें क्या करना है, थोड़ा सा रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना है अपने आप को. तो मैं आपको आपके स्टाइल को चेंज करने के लिए नहीं बोलूंगा बहुत ज्यादा, लेकिन मैं आपको अपने स्टाइल को कंटिन्यूअसली यूज मत करो. उसको थोड़ा सा रोको, फिर दोबारा आ जाओ, फिर रोको, फिर दोबारा आ जाओ. दूसरों की बात भी एक्सेप्ट करो. ये बोलना स्टार्ट करो कि ओके चंदन, व्हाट यू सेड आई एग्री, आई थिंक चंदन हैज अ पॉइंट, ही इज सेइंग राइट. ऐसे बोलना स्टार्ट करो बीच में, तो ग्रुप आपको एक्सेप्ट कर लेगा रिया. लेकिन अगर आप और किसी को अप्रिशिएट नहीं कर रहे हैं, अपना पॉइंट असर्ट कर रहे हैं, तो ग्रुप आपको एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेगा. असर्टिव होना इज गुड थिंग, बट अ पर्सन हु इज असर्टिव can appreciate others also. I want to see you appreciating others, getting them along with you in the discussion as a group. So that is what I want to see. That's it. The rest is okay, right? See, a person who is assertive can easily become leader, but he should be accepted by others. And assertive hona is not bad if you accept others also, if you appreciate others also, if you get along with others also, then it is not a problem. इसमें वर्कआउट करो, नर्वसनेस कम करो, एंड एंजॉय द ग्रुप डिस्कशंस, एंजॉय द एक्सटेम्पोर. दैट इज द मंत्र, राइट? डन. नाउ आई थिंक वी गो विद वत्सल.
Yes, sir. Okay. Good morning, friends. Today I am here to give an extempo on educational system, pros and cons. So first, me let you introduce to the online education term. As we know, it is not a new term. It has been since decades also. Means we can see that the NPTEL or National Program for Technological Enhancement Learning has started in 2003. So it was a very good initiative by some group of IITs and IISc, which has contributed to lot in technical education. The concept clearing and all those were, and the fees which they are taking was very minimal, just exam fees for getting certificate. So I think that was a very good initiative. And other platforms also, if we can see that the Coursera, which started in 2012, and Byju's, which is currently the largest learning, means which is a very big online learning platform in India. So it also started in 2015. But as we can see, because of Corona, it has just increased the use of online technology in educational system drastically. And we can see that we have no other means for educating our society. And so that was very major advantage for us, that we were prepared to some extent, but our preparedness was not as much as it is expected to educate all the society and all the social group of our country. As if we can take means from data of August 2020, the survey was conducted, and it was known that only 43% of school going students have access to gadgets like mobile phone or laptops. So rest of the students are just cut off from this online education system. So they have to avail or for that the government has taken very good initiative, and they started giving education on Doordarshan and other TV programs. So it was also a good initiative, but there also they don't have that much accessibility. If in family, if there are 3 or 4 children, then only one can assess if they have single television in their home. So in that way, I think government should also spend or their give more fund, allocate more fund to the for providing hardwares to the weaker section of the society, those who deserve. And I will also like to bring in a point that the literacy rate of India pre-COVID in 2019 was 79.5%, and it has decreased to 77. Yes, from 79.5 it decreased to 77.7%. So there is a huge major decrease in the literacy rate, and it will it may take years to come back to the pre-normal level of this. But apart from this all, if we can see that online education system has decreased the barriers of boundary and distance, as we can now also we can take course from Harvard University, and we can add on to our degrees. We can add other certification courses to upgrade our skills and knowledge. So that is a very positive side of that. So I think online education system is just to just as a supplementary source we can use. Means it cannot be primary source. It is just a secondary source. And we have also seen that all the online sources are not accredited, and so their degree or certificate will not be accepted everywhere for getting all the job seekers who want to get a job. Their degree or certificate they are getting may not be valid there. And the other impact which online education has done on our education or on our children is that they are becoming less social. Because of that, there is also problems of depression and other terms. Other side effects are there along with the physical problem like eyesight and backs. So this has to be addressed. This can be addressed that we can also conduct yoga classes online also. So that is a very good alternative. And so at last, on concluding, I would just like to say that online education is just a tool which we can use for enhancing our practical knowledges and add on to the skills and knowledge we have. We can use to add extra knowledge on that, but it can never be substituted as a primary source of knowledge. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, so Vatsal, let me give you the feedback. Number one, as per our presentation is concerned, dynamism is less. It is looking like more static, right? You are sitting very comfortably and it is static presentation. So you need to be more active in your presentation. Gesture postures are to make more dynamic.
Yes, but currently, sir, that location is not available in my room, so.
Okay, not a problem. So the second part is like you have taken a lot of time, Vatsal, to express yourself. जो बात आपको 3 मिनट में कर देनी चाहिए उसके लिए आपने 5 मिनट प्लस ले लिया. So you have taken a lot of time to express yourself, and actual में वो detrimental है, वो आपको बोलने नहीं देगा. So you have taken a lot of time. Third is you have taken some examples which I found not very much relevant to the topic, like starting dates of Byju's or Coursera. I did not find it more relevant. So what point you wanted to make by giving these examples that you need to give?
Means, sir, online education, it is not like that due to Corona we have it has started. It was way back when it started. So that's
but the topic में उसका क्या relevance है? Topic is pros and cons of online education.
Yes, sir.
You understand that? And yes. Another example you are quoting literacy rate. उसका क्या logic है इस topic के साथ?
Because, sir, due to online education only, because there was no physical education available in Corona due to COVID lockdown. So literacy rate has dropped because of this only.
तो ये एडवांटेज है डिसएडवांटेज है?
डिसएडवांटेज ही है सर.
अगर ऑनलाइन होता नहीं तो लिटरेसी रेट कितना होता इस टाइम पे?
यस सर, इससे भी कम होता था.
तो ये तो एडवांटेज है ना यार, समझो वही तो आपने जो एग्जांपल्स दिए हैं आपको पता नहीं है कि एग्जांपल्स को देना क्यों है आपने. You are not giving. So if I were at your place, I would have said like this. I would have said, "Okay, friends, no doubt offline cannot be replaced by online. But still online is a blessing in disguise. It has really helped us." Because literacy rate, which because of shutdown and all, literacy rate has plumped, it has gone down. But had there no been online education, it would have gone to zero, right or not? तो उस तरीके से आपको इसको प्रोजेक्ट करना है. तो आपने एग्जांपल्स तो कोट किए लेकिन मीनिंग पता नहीं चल रहा दे क्यों रहे हो एग्जांपल्स. तो एक वत्सल इसमें एक ये ट्रबल आपका रहा है. सो वत्सल आई विल गिव यू 6.5 आउट ऑफ 10 फॉर दीज लिमिटेशंस. इसको इंप्रूव करो, टाइम थोड़ा रिड्यूस करो, स्ट्रेट रखो एंड वर्क ऑन दिस, राइट?
ओके, यस, थैंक यू.
डू दैट. सो आशीष, वी कैन गो विद यू नाउ.
यस सर,
गो अहेड.
Good morning, friends. My name is Ashish Kumar. I'm very glad to start the discussion on the topic, the online education pros and cons. This is quite interesting. I personally feel upon the facilitating and acquisition of knowledge, models, values, habits, and beliefs. So on on these parameters, we will talk about this online education, and we will divide the various groups of students in subgroups, such as primary students, higher secondary students, and working class students. So first, we will talk about the pros of this online education. We all know that online education is like means uploaded videos, this e-paper, and this very PDF. We learn through e-learning process, and we learn through the recorded videos. So this helps us for, we can access it at anywhere, everywhere, and at any time. We can see the videos at a specific time if we are not able to understand it. First thing, and I would like to add one very important point, that online education has provided us that it is very nature friendly. So it helps in promoting very less amount of pages are used. Now we can have PDFs of many things. We can PDFs of books. We can travel it with PDFs in mobile phones. So it is very nature friendly, and very important, it's cost effective. It is 1/10 of this earlier traditional learning classes. And now coming to this cons, the most important thing is that from the pros, we understand that in terms of knowledge perspective, online education was very helpful, but other parameters like habits, morale, values, and in these terms, this online education is not that helping. So character building is not that very good. And now coming to the conclusion, I would like to add that for this gaining of the knowledge, online education is very good, but coming to this character building, it is not that good. So at the end, I would like to say that this many cons of this online education is because of our inertia of the traditional education. We people do not really enjoy changes. So according to me, our allowance or my adaptability to change things will help us to better perform with this online education. And I would end with a quote that if we can change our mind, we can change everything. So I would like to end it with this.
So let me tell you, Ashish, the rest part is good. I think you have taken, but there's some feedbacks I'll give you. Like you are not equally dividing the time into pros and cons. Cons you have taken very small time, and pros you have taken longer time. Introduction में बहुत time ले लिया, pros में बहुत time ले लिया. 10% टाइम आपने कॉन्स के लिए दिया और कंक्लूजन के लिए दिया, उसको इक्वली डिवाइड करो, राइट? इक्वली डिवाइड करो उसको तीनों पार्ट्स में. बाकी एग्जांपल्स आपके पास है, नॉलेज यू हैव, ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन आ रहा था, आपका कनेक्टिविटी वाज नॉट गुड, आई कुड नॉट लिसन मेनी थिंग्स व्हाट यू वर सेइंग, बट व्हाट आई कुड रिकैप्चुलेट वाज टॉपिक्स यू वर नोइंग, यू वर हैविंग पॉइंट्स. इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दो, प्रॉस कॉन्स को इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर दो, सो दैट इक्वल टाइम उसमें एलोकेट हो जाए, राइट आशीष? So Ashish, I give you 7 out of 10, but only trouble is equal distribution of the content which you have. That is what you have to do, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So now I think Vinayak is left. Vinayak, go ahead.
Am I audible, sir? Good morning, friends. My name is Vinayak. The topic given for the today extempo is the pros and cons for online education. So in my opinion, the topic is of very current relevance. And this online education, when we talk, so this was not how we are discussing. It was before pandemic also, this was there, but due to this pandemic, it has been increased tremendously. So all are using. So I think about this online education, we have many advantages and disadvantages also. So now coming to the advantages, so due to this COVID, we have seen that many colleges and schools are closed, and even this situation, we have not stopped the learning. Okay, so this was possible only due to online education only. So if I take an example where the student is studying in 10th class and 12th class and BTech final year, so these are the crucial time for them to study. Okay, so this time they are not wasting. For example, if we take when the student is in 12th class, he is wasting his year due to this offline. So this online education have given a very important or crucial role to them to pursue their study also. And one more is there are few girl children and differently able children which was not there before to attend classes. them. So I think for them also one more is beneficial from them. And as we know that online education also give the flexibility also. So if you miss any class or if you don't have time that time, so we can listen. So that is the very good advantage also. And through this online education, one more that is an individual mind, the imagination. If in offline classes, generally the imagination of picture will not come to many students also. But due to this online education, by seeing pictures, animation, and the teachers are able to give the concept very good, so that the concept will set in our mind. So by seeing that pictures, because as we know, when we listen, it will be less, but when we see, we can remember a far way better way. And one more is the money cost also. The cost is also decreased, right? Because when we go for other like coaching center, we can take when we go, because as we are in rural areas, so we can't go to urban areas, because there we should pay for a hostel fee also. Food, as when we pay money, then also we will not get as proper food also. So I think that is also a very advantage for us. And so coming to disadvantage, as we all know that the classroom students will learn many subjects, as interaction with other students also will be there. And one more is the personality development can't be there, right? Because I can give the example. I was the part of NCC 3 years. So first 2 years I was completed in college only, but the third year it was due to lockdown. They were giving only theory only. We can't do any practical, because as we know that the NCC there should be an practical. So I have given just exam at the last for 1 week only they have given training. I think these are the some training and cultural fest and so many fests will be there in college. So that are the college life. So that college life we should enjoy it, I think. So one that is, and one more is the health problems, like so much we are seeing screen, and our backbone problem may also come in future. It may not see now, but in future we may see that also. I think the one more is the teacher can't able to focus on all the students, because when we are doing this online, some are owning video, then also, but the teacher can't focus on every and each student. Whereas in physical classes, there the teacher can focus. And one more major issue is this: the conducting online exams. See, this is the, I think, one more problem. Why? Because when are they conducting exam, all will score marks. So this is easy for them. But whenever we are going for job, they will reject according to the CGP or this mark. So there we can take the person who is studying. If he is writing his own honestly exam, so he will get less CGPA. But who is not writing, he will get the CGPA and he will be selected. But anyway, he will be rejected at right if he not study. But I think there also this online education, they should see that some like interviews they can start at starting only, so that they can reject, because this CGPA now it doesn't matter, because this online education all are seeing and writing. So one more is the some colleges the syllabus also they are not completing according to online they are seeing. So and one more, the children, the school life children, they are also very difficult. Why? Because when this online education, the system which are they giving, the parents may have their bank account linked with that, and some fake news and fake links are also coming. I think this is the major problem by children face, because they don't know what they are doing that time, the school children. So I can conclude that this online education is beneficial for students as well as teachers, especially during this COVID pandemic situation. But it cannot be an sustainable alternative. So it can be a complementary only. So, and we know that moreover the internet access should be available to all, so that every student can utilize this opportunity. So I think there is some more disadvantages as compared to advantages of this online education. So I think one more is we can come up with a hybrid model also, so that it will be useful for everyone. So thank you, sir.
Okay, so Vinayak, you have a very wonderful, good content. You have spoken very well. Everything is okay, except that you have taken a lot of time. And you are, when you are speaking, you are trying to conclude also and getting new points, and you are adding that point again. Right, so you should be very clear in the beginning that what points you want to speak, and in GDs and extempore you will not get much time. So again, the main trouble you have is like you are using a lot of time to explain the things. If I give you half an hour to speak, you can do that very well. So your strength is the way you are speaking, very simple, straight and to the point, and you have the content. That is advantage. Disadvantage is you are taking a lot of time to explain that. Still I give you 7.5 out of 10 because of your all these things. I mean, you have wonderfully good content and the way you have spoken is good. आपने इक्वल बैलेंस किया है सबको. कंक्लूजन पार्ट में जो आपने बोला कि डिसएडवांटेजेस आर मोर, दैट यू कुड हैव अवॉइडेड. एक्चुअली इट इज नॉट लाइक which is more, advantage or disadvantage. We both have advantage and disadvantage, and you can't say disadvantage is more than advantage. It is certainly not the conclusion. तो conclusion को बड़े cautiously आप दे सकते हैं. You can say there are advantages, there are disadvantages, but it is a blessing in disguise actually, online education in many situations. Had it not been there, would have been facing a lot of problems in this pandemic situation. That would have been the best conclusion, right, Vinayak? Okay, good. So I think we end it up here only today. And yeah, Chandan, go ahead fast.
सर इंग्लिश बोलते बोलते सर अगर कोई वर्ड मिस कर गया तो सर इंग्लिश में कंटिन्यू करना है, हिंदी में कंटिन्यू करना है या अपनी इंग्लिश में?
बस पता नहीं लगना चाहिए कि आपने इंग्लिश से हिंदी में शिफ्ट मारा है क्योंकि इंग्लिश का वर्ड नहीं आ रहा था. ये पता नहीं लगना चाहिए. इतना सारा एक्सपर्टीज डेवलप कर लो. दैट्स इट, राइट?
और सर अगर कोई एक्सटेम्पो में अगर कोई आउट ऑफ टॉपिक बोल रहा है तो टॉपिक से आउटसाइड सो हाउ टू रिएक्ट?
नहीं, आपने कुछ नहीं करना. एक्सटेम्पोर इज इंडिविजुअल सिचुएशन. यू आर नॉट टू डू एनीथिंग.
सर रिएक्ट करना होगा.
नहीं, कुछ नहीं करना. सुनते रहो. आपको कुछ नहीं करना उसमें. आपको क्रॉस क्वेश्चनिंग नहीं करना होता ना एक्सटेम्पोर में. वो बोल रहा है अपना, आप सुनते रहो ध्यान से, बस. कोई ट्रबल नहीं. दिस ऑल यू हैव टू डू, राइट? ये अपलोड हो जाएगा. प्लीज वॉच इट एंड लर्न इट फ्रॉम अदर्स आल्सो. यस भूषण, गो अहेड फास्ट. भूषण, गो अहेड. अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ.
Yes, sir. I have to give the.
अच्छा, आप बच गए हो अभी. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead fast.
Good morning, friends. Today's our topic for extempore is pros and cons of online education. So coming to the, and it is the current relevant topic, and also, I mean, it is there before COVID pandemic also, but due to COVID pandemic, it is more important. They have to give more importance to the online education. So coming to the advantages, first of all, flexibility, because of this online education, we can learn at any time, at anywhere, by sitting at home only, and also and we can learn from any course, and we can learn from any college we want. So because we cannot, I mean, we need not go there and study there and stay there. So it is easy for the students who can sit at their home and learn. And also for working professionals, it is more advantage because they can learn all the courses and extra degrees with their work. I mean, like parallelly they work and they are studying. So it is advantage for working professionals also. And coming to the cost, so compared to the offline education, by hostel fees and by the college fees and all those things, and the expenditure given to the online platform is less compared to the cost of offline education and traditional education. So, and one more advantage is and the online communication. Online communication is developing now very much because initially before COVID pandemic that situation, we don't know any, I mean, that much online communications like the Telegram channels or like Gmails. We don't use that much. So now we have to use that because there is no offline communication. We have direct interaction between student and teacher. So we have to use that. So definitely we can someone can master in that. Like it is called technology development. So we can develop our technical skills also due to this online education. And so these are the main advantages. Coming to the disadvantages. So coming to the disadvantages, the first main disadvantage is the online courses requires more self-management and well as organization and planning. It requires more planning compared to the offline education because entire things are controlled in our hands only. Because if you want to learn, you can learn. If you don't want to learn, because like it's for like it is main. This point is mainly for students who are below like graduation because they are studying because of the mainly they are studying because of the teachers only because these teachers stress and look, they don't know about their future that much. So with the offline communication, there is a interaction between students and teacher within offline, like direct interaction. So the teachers can tell the students, yeah, we can do in the future, you should do, because that means what I want to say is the interaction between student and teacher is less in the online education compared to offline education. And also one more thing, regarding health for mainly primary children, I mean like below 5th class or below 6th students, because there are health issues also there because of this continuous online course, and that is also one disadvantage. And coming to the next, one more thing, practical experience. So like for engineers, the practical experience is more important, I mean along with the theoretical knowledge, but we miss that due to this online education. And yes, these are the main advantages and disadvantages, and so we have to convert our disadvantages into advantages. We have to, with this online education in future also. So the government also taking any initiatives. So we will, I mean, we should change our lifestyle to the online education. So that's it, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, so Bhushan, I
Thank you,
think the only trouble with you is the pace at which you are speaking and time you are taking. You're taking a lot of time and pace is very slow. So he will cut you short very easily. So, and there's a clear demarcation from one point to another has to be there. So content is good, but from one point to another, the demarcation needs to be there, and you need to pace up your expression, how you are doing that. That is very, very important. The pace is slow, time you're taken is more, you're speaking with less energy, energy has to be more. You need to be a little more assertive so that nobody cuts you short. That is, these things are required. Conclusion part, at the end you were defaulting, at the end part was not good. You were not running, you were not getting how to end it, how to conclude it, and you were using extra sentences for the sake of using it. So the end part was not good. Starting was good, but end was not good. Pace is slow and you're taking more time. These are the disadvantages. So I give you 6.5 Bhushan, and improve upon it, increase the level of energy, and you need to come to the level of 7 minimum. Fine. So you watch, all of you watch this will be uploaded soon today. You watch all this extempore, and I'll send you some more topics, and keep revising the topics which are already there on the website, right? Okay, thank you and have a nice day to all of you.